This has come up maybe 3 times now, counting in person. Possibly 4 now that I think about it. But people really, really keep suggesting and recommending to me that I go on a cruise. And now that I think about it, the individuals who have suggested that simply don't know me that well, and some of this is family a long time ago. And I always knew as a kid that externally cruise ships look rather nice. I must admit, some of them are designed in such a way that it's like, oh, this floating building is actually an architectural marvel, or I guess a naval engineering wonder. But when I think about the idea of me being in one of those for how long do they last? 5, 6 days? Even a weekend one? That just does not resonate with me at all. Because for starters, you guys know that I don't like to be away from home for more than one night, tops. And I don't like to be very far away from home. Let me tell you guys, I was ready to go. I was ready to go back after the 3rd day. And this was a month stay away. The first week is cool, it's fun, but then after the 2nd week, I just start missing everything about me. I start missing my room, my things, my personal care stuff. As an adult, I haven't gone very, very, very far, particularly for a prolonged period of time like that. And let me tell you, as soon as I was away in another town for just overnight, I was ready to come back to my car, to my bathroom, to my closet, just my world, my place here. Add to that the fact that I'm not even going to be on land. I'm going to be on the sea in a cruise. And more than likely, I would have to do this by myself because it's not like I have avid travelers in my life surrounding me. If I were to do this by myself, I look at it as, would I be out in the streets at nighttime walking by myself? No, right? Why would I be on this giant ass vessel all alone, pretty big, by myself? And even if I were to spend the entire time in my room, why would I spend hundreds or thousands of dollars to do that when I can do that on land and I can do that here for free in quotes, for a fee of a rent per month, and I don't have to worry about making it to the port or anything like that. Say if this cruise ship enters into international places, I don't have a goddamn passport. How am I supposed to be out there in another country? The complications of me getting prepared for a ship alone turns me off. I'm not even aware of where these cruises go. Is there one that just stays in the United States? Because even if it does, even more reason for me to not get on this fucking cruise ship. It's not taking me anywhere. And even if you were to tell me that the cruise itself has many attractions, places to play games, I guess, or decks with pools and stuff, again, my apartment complex offers a pool. I don't even use it. And it's included in my rent. And what can I say? When I think about the plan in a cruise, nothing about it attracts me. So what I'm going to do is to not talk out my ass. I'm going to look up things to do in a cruise to let you guys know if there is a list, and it lets me know if I'm interested in it. It says there's pool time. Again, I love pools. I really like them. But when I think about the fact that I'm swimming inside this container with other people, it just grosses me out. Bingo, I can play that here if I look for someone, and at work, sometimes we do that. Casino, I don't fucking gamble. Never been interested, never will. Couples massage. You guys know that I don't like strangers putting their hands on me. And to me, a massage is something intimate. Hell no. Go to camp. and that seems to be more of a kids thing. Live bands. You guys know that I don't like noise. I like music, but in my headphones. Music that I can control. And if that gets crowded, even less enjoyable. Movies under the stars. I can do that here at home in my privacy, make it quiet, turn on my galaxy light, have my favorite food and snacks, work out. I have a way to work out already. I have a fitness center at my apartment complex. I joined somebody who has a gym membership, so I can make it to that. 4D movie theaters. I'm not an avid movie watcher or movie goer. Every time I watch a movie, it's because someone makes it happen. Art auction. I don't draw, and I don't care for art like that. A bar crawl. You guys know that I don't drink. Carnival Vista Stateroom. I don't know what that is, but room in a cruise ship, escape room, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, blah, blah, blah. It's not really telling me what that is. I'm guessing it's a fancy room. Dining. I can do that here in town, or I can drive out of town to find a new place to try. Dinner shows. I guess this is like a show in which they cook in front of you, or you criticize food. I don't know. One of the things most people enjoy on a cruise is the Broadway style shows. Okay, so I'm guessing this is like a cooking show. I don't care for that. Drinking. Like I said, I don't do that, so already don't have an appeal. Duty-free shopping. You want to pick up some authentic wares in port, and there's plenty of time to grab discontinued rum or things, blah, blah, blah. You guys know that I don't shop, so what am I going to look for? Excursions. As much as there is to do on board, part of the appeal of cruising is spending time ashore in different ports. That I can kind of see the appeal. I would be worried about my schedule to make it back to the ship. You know what I mean? I don't like to be somewhere when I'm constricted of time. And on top of that, I don't have my car, and I would want to explore a little bit outside of port, a little bit outside of the shore, because damn, it's just, that's where everybody's going to be disembarking. And like I said, I hate crowds. I would want to explore the outskirts of that area, and that's going to incur an additional fee. Ice bars, rock climbing, water slides, ice skating rinks. You guys know that I don't do any of that. And even if I wanted to, I don't have the skill. And I really don't care to learn because I don't have health insurance. So if I get hurt, how long is that going to take for me to heal? I don't heal like I used to. Karaoke. You guys know I don't sing in public. Learn something. Toss the trashy novel and make your brain do a bit of work on your cruise. Ballroom dances like salsa and merengue. Learning something. I want to be at the proper setting for that. I don't necessarily want to be like, oh, I'm doing this on a cruise ship. Why am I having to do that in a cruise ship as opposed to out here? If I wanted to learn to dance really bad, I would take dancing classes. Mini golf. You guys know I don't golf. Aqua shows. That could be kind of interesting because I like to be in aquariums. I like to do watery activities. And this has planetariums, observation rides, interactive floors and walls. But again, it's not something that I'm like, oh, wow, the cruise is the only place in the world that can offer this to me. A tour of the bridge. While this isn't included with your cruise fare, if you're interested in what happens on the cruise ship bridge, you won't be disappointed. I'm not gonna click on that, but that is probably the only thing I would be interested in, because everywhere that I go, anywhere that's new, I want to learn about it. Say with planes, I know pilots in my family. I was able to ask them questions. That curiosity was satisfied. I don't know any cruise ship captains, so I think that would be very interesting for me, because I would go up to them, ask them questions. What is the management like? What are you looking at? How do you plot the course on this thing? How do you pilot this thing? How long does it take you to train? Blah, blah, blah. The social element of it, since this is an unknown world for me, I would enjoy that. And then water rides and slides, that's not really my type of thing nowadays. Out of that list, the only thing I found attractive is the thing that maybe I could do if I use my father's connections. Because I know my dad would know a cruise ship captain, considering he was a pilot, a captain of ferries, vessels type of thing, a policeman. So he would have connections. If I want to know someone really bad, I'm pretty sure he could find somebody. He has experiences with cruise ships, I think. So he would know somebody from that area. When I say I wouldn't be intrigued by something superficially, if it already doesn't appeal, it ain't gonna appeal to me. For you guys who may have experienced a cruise, let me know what that was like. Did you like it? Did you initially think that you wouldn't like it, but you ended up enjoying it? I know one manager, that one manager I was telling the story about. Are you gonna ask me how my vacation went? That one. She's been on cruises multiple times, but that is suitable for her. She has that kind of personality of being extremely social, playing games and being into that type of lifestyle, that type of thing. That simply is not me. It doesn't resonate with me. And even if I were paired up with a person who is interested in that type of thing, I would be the kind of person to be like, okay, so you want to be here at the casino? I'm going to go back to the room. I would do in a cruise more of what I already do out here, which is be trapped in my home, in my room, in my place. So why would I spend money, additional money, to do that, but with greater restrictions? Because at least out here, I have this thing that can take me anywhere I want to, and I enjoy that, and I'm functioning on my own schedule and not this goddamn thing, floating city that I'm in. So nah, I promise you that there's no convincing me to go in a cruise ship. And overall, it just sounds incredibly disgusting to me. It's already gross to be out here in public. So imagine a place in which there's just a continuous flow of people. And on top of that, again, I'm trapped in the sea, in the ocean. The only way I'm interested in traversing the sea in any way is in a plane at high speeds. But for me to actually spend time like that away from the coastline, no. Well, there you guys have it. That's my opinion on cruise ships. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please do share your experiences, because I can guarantee you that this is something I'm never gonna do. So you let me know. And if there's something that stands out to me that I'm like, oh wow, I never considered that, maybe that would be suitable with me, I may create a follow-up to this topic. But I know this shit, it ain't gonna happen.